Yeah, buddy, what's up, you guys? This is Joe from Overkill coming back to you guys with the part 2 of the Driftfox version 2 update. We're going to go ahead and go in the shop. We'll make this one a quick video so you guys can see the progress that we've made on it. Look who we have here.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, Jensen?
Back again.
Back. So as you guys know, Jeff's over here working on the Driftfox. No. The Drift Cat. The Drift Cat. Marcus is working on the Driftfox. We'll get over to the Driftfox. I was too excited, but as you guys know, Jensen is bringing the Drift Cat back. It is official. We tried to do the Grip Cat for a little bit, but
it was successful. We won the Hoonigan race. We did what we needed
that's
to
true.
do.
That's true. Won the Hoonigan race. Yeah. Won the race against Mike. So, Vini Vidi Vici came, we saw, we conquered. So, going back to what Jensen loves the most and what you guys love the most, which is going to be sliding the boat. So, right now, it's out with the, well, not necessarily the old, but back with the, well, you get the point. We're going back to the 850 package. The 850 package, of course, is with a standard blower. We're going to be going back to what, the 2.7 pulley?
Yeah, I thought it was 2.7.
2.7 pulley, 2.7 and the 2.65 pulleys for these ones. The 5.72 belt. We're going to be turning it down just a little bit, but you guys, don't get it twisted. If Jensen ever decides to actually put some freaking tires on this thing, this is still a 9-second setup. So those of you guys familiar with our setups, the OP850 is capable of running high 9s. The package that he had before, if we got a chance to really flush it out, is capable of running mid to low 9s. So it's still going to be one of the quickest and baddest Hellcats and pretty much YouTuber cars you guys are going to see. So please stay tuned with him, because even low on power, the Grip Cat is still going to be alive somewhere in the depths of the Drip Cat. So we're going to go check out the Fox, man. We'll check out the Fox. Oh, I almost died. Marcus, I hear magic. I hear some magic back here. Whoo! I feel like Lil Wayne. Whoo! Whoo!
It's so shiny.
So, what's your impressions on the changes made so far?
I love the new setup. Bash bar came out hella tight. The new piping to go to the turbos. I like it better than the old setup just because it's more condensed.
Yeah, this makes more sense. The setup before, Marcus was being cute with it. And it looked cool, it's kind of steampunk. And, I can't even describe it as anything other than cute. But a few changes, so a few changes has been made to this thing. As you guys know, this is a new upper pipe, still 4 inches, still with the dual 50 mil. You guys see we got an electric water pump down there, the Meitzer water pump, which we scavenged from my Talon. I'm sad about that.
Get the radiator?
Oh, we'll get the radiator in the back. Oh, the little, we got the little cooler for the power steering. I'm still not convinced on this power steering. This pulley being this big, I feel like that's part of the reason we put the what was it? It's like an isolator to kind of make it, restrictor, so it would be less. But I still feel like it's
a little trick that a couple people told me to do is put one of those little sweat arm sleeves over it,
so it'll kind of suck any of the moisture up. Because what happened when it caught on fire was, I'm pretty sure this pressurized this cap, which is old, probably leaked onto this, caught it on fire, yada yada yada. But as we're talking about that, as you guys see, we actually had the piping Cerakoted. All the custom piping is Cerakoted on the headers. We didn't have enough time to get the exhaust parts and the up pipe done. Those are still wrapped, but those are going to be getting done again. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend.
Bubbles.
What's going on, Osh? We got the Overkill Osh crew running the wiring. What are you wiring right now?
This is a fan for the rear radiator.
The fans for the rear radiators. Okay. You guys, this is Zeke. If you guys don't know, this is my head shop foreman. He's a drifter himself, so you guys have probably seen his drift car out there. That red S14. It's red with the blue wheels, right? It's crazy. With the LS swapping this, he'll be back out there when he's done fixing this one. So one drift car at a time. Let's get some. Oh yeah. So Marcus is working on the water pipes. These water pipes are what gets the coolant from the front to the rear. So, Jensen, you've seen it. What do you think about the air induction? It's overkill.
It's crazy. It's hella cool. Hopefully it gets enough air, but I'm sure it will because, you know, once we're going high speeds,
yeah,
suck in a bunch of air.
We're gonna find out. I mean, right now, really, I feel like what this car is giving us a chance to have some fun. Yes, we could have just slapped, you know, one of those little scoopy things in here and like a little 8-inch or whatever funnel, but you know, we wanted to show off some fab skills, see what we could do. It looks freaking cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's the main thing. Once we get this thing wrapped, it looks like a Frankenstein now, but once it's wrapped and, you know, looking like it's supposed to, I think people are really gonna like, you know, what we came up with. So here's another peek back in the rear. As you guys can see, Marcus has the fuel pressure regulator mounted back up. I'll go ahead and pull out my phone so I can get us some light in here. So as you guys remember, that was laying down here for the fuel system. Made a custom bracket and everything for that. So we got that still mounted. Went ahead and readjusted the fan, the radiator. Gonna be building a shroud up to the top. You guys can see those 4 inlets, or outlets, I guess you could call it, that are pushing air over the top of this radiator. For this weekend event, we're gonna be running this actual like 4,000, I think it's like 3,800 CFM spow fan. It's a real spow fan. That's why that motor is so freaking huge. You see the motor is, you know, it's ridiculous, the size of this spow fan. 16-inch fan. It's a single fan, which is actually probably more than enough if we put a shroud on the bottom. We're either going to do that or we're going to be thinking about doing a dual fan setup, which we're probably going to do, a dual 12-inch fan with a shroud on the bottom. And that's going to be for the next time around because we for sure won't make it if we keep getting too crazy. Those people asking where's the air going to go, as you can see, the floor is open. It's pretty open. If we need to open it more in the future, we will. I mean, I've seen people who all they really do is they put holes in the what is this, the trunk. But you know, there's enough openings here. We'll eventually sit this fuel cell a little bit lower, and hopefully we don't have to worry about that. So, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm hella excited.
He's excited, y'all.
I've driven since the last event, which was August.
Wow.
September, August. It's been a while. So
yeah, it's been that long.
I'm hyped to drive.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So, you know, we're excited to see him do his thing. You know, it's testing. I think that's one of the things that, you know, we kind of have to reiterate. People seem to think that we like the Driftfox going out there and catching on fire randomly, but you guys have to understand that it's a trial process. This is a passion project, right? So as I'm funneling money into this thing, it's not like it's coming back. So we're working on it and doing things as we can. So as you see, I've got my shop foreman and my head fabricator working on this car, which means they're not working on stuff for the shop. We're talking, besides the money invested in it, I've got tens and thousands of dollars in labor just to have fun, just for Jensen to slide it around. God damn it, that sounds like a bad idea. Oh! But hey, it's fun. I'm gonna get in there one day. We're gonna do some series where I'm gonna be learning how to drift. We're gonna take Jensen out, show him how to drag race. We're gonna have some tandem stuff, have some fun. So it's gonna get a lot of content for you guys, and we just hope that you guys keep supporting what we're doing, because that's why we do this. You know, the Driftfox is gonna get there, I promise. So you guys that know Overkill, if you're familiar with anything we do, we don't fail. We're gonna get there. It's not a matter of us not knowing what we're doing. I've built more LS cars than I've built Mopars, and I'm known for Mopars and GTRs. You guys have seen my you know, the Camaro build and stuff like that. That thing was trashed before I got it, and we got it fixed, and the power that it's making now, I mean, that's probably one of the highest horsepower classic, you know, LS builds you guys have seen around. So we know what we're doing. We just haven't had the time. And so when you guys see video after video, and it seems like it's time after time, you guys got to remember, every time Jensen's taking this out, those are all test passes. Every single one of them is like the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth time that it's even been started and driven, because there's really nowhere, you know, we're not near the tracks to really practice it. So we're spending a lot of money just to test and find these failures. And so just be patient. You know, we're not putting out headaches on purpose. We're trying to see how things work. You know, the original setup that we used, that dual pass radiator. This dual pass radiator is a radiator we've used in setups that make over 1,400 horsepower. But where it was located, how it was set up, you know, we had to change everything with the steam, the swirl pot, and everything we tried to do just wasn't enough to get the cooling down to where it needed to be. And then we didn't have the time to go back and change that at the same time giving Jensen a chance to actually get some seat time. So we're kind of stuck between give Jensen seat time, have the car have shop time. So again, we're getting tight on this, I guess this current deadline. Yeah, we're super tight because it's in like a couple of days. Yeah. But, you know, we're getting it going. The guys are getting the pipe in here. As you can see, that's how these pipes go that you saw Marcus over there welding. Those hard pipes are going to go all the way to the rear, up to the back radiator. And for the most part, the car is going to be back together. Now, one thing of note is it likely will need some type of retune. We've shortened the intercooler piping dramatically. And doing that, of course, spool and things like that are going to increase. But the Holley system, the Terminator system, is made to adapt automatically. So we're hoping that that's exactly what it does. And in the meantime, we're just going to test this out. So we're going to have some fun. That's why we're making sure that the Drift Cat is also going to be out there. The Driftfox hopefully is going to do its thing as well. But either way, Jensen's going to be out there killing it for you guys. We're going to do our best to make sure that this thing at least gets out there and we're able to get some testing in, because that's what this is about. We're going to test it. We're going to find out, because nobody else has this setup. There's nobody else really to test this out in this type of car with this type of crazy setup. You know, it's not over the top. We're not saying nobody's ever done this exact thing, but in this conglomeration and this setup, it hasn't been done. And we're just, you know, taking our time to do it right. And that means testing it at these events. So don't think for one second that these are final outings. It's not like we're saying, hey, it's fixed. It's each time we're testing. So we'll see you guys at Winter Jam. Another test series for us. Test Winter Jam for us. But either way, it's going to be cool to see Jensen back behind the wheel. And, of course, legally.
Yes, on the racetrack.
Legally out here drifting and giving you guys a show. So we appreciate you guys again. As always, you already know this guy right here. Give him the outro, my man.
Stay tuned. Got a bunch of stuff coming, obviously, with both cars. And Hello and Overkill collaboration merch coming real soon. Make sure you guys support. Probably stickers, hats, sweatshirts, shirts, all the stuff. So make sure you stay tuned. And thank you for the continued support. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Deuces.